Well, good evening, everybody. This is Pastor Jay coming to you from the Vicarage, and we are here to do our Thursday Digging Deeper devotional. All this week, we're talking about becoming new wineskins and 7 things it takes to become a new wineskin. On Tuesday, we talked about how if a wineskin, if something is going to become a wineskin, there needs to be death. There needs to be a death of the animal to make a wineskin out of, and a new wineskin requires for the flesh to be removed from the hide. The third thing that a new wineskin needs is it needs to be thoroughly washed with water. You can't have a wineskin that has all kinds of leftover dead animal stuck to it, right? And so we need to be washed with the water of the Word. As Christians, if we are going to become new wineskins, we need to be constantly exposed to the Word of God. The Word of God, the metaphor is that we are being washed with the water of the Word. And that's a biblical metaphor. And it just talks about how the constant exposure to the Word of God cleanses us. And so if we are going to become new wineskins, we need to constantly expose ourselves to the Word of God to allow our souls to be washed with the water of the Word. The fourth thing that needs to happen for a wineskin to happen is it needs to spend some time in the fire and the smoke to cure. Psalm 119:83 says, I have become like a bottle in the smoke, or I have become like a wineskin in the smoke. One of the old customs when people were making a wineskin was that they would hang the wineskin over the hearth of their home, and the smoke would slowly cure that wineskin for use. The problem is over time, if that continues to happen, if the smoke continues to get in the wineskin, if you get too much in there, it becomes shriveled and blackened and useless. And so we need to spend some time in the fire and the smoke. And God knows how much time that is. But we need to make sure that we are not putting ourselves in the smoke of our own accord without God's desires, without God's plan. We need to be cured by the smoke and the fire. But we need to avoid creating our own drama, if you know what I mean. So wineskins require us to crucify the flesh. They require us to remove the flesh from our lives. They require us to expose ourselves to the Word. And they require us to embrace the trials God sends our way and stop creating trials of our own accord. All right, that's what I have for you today. Until we meet again, God bless you and be at peace.